Hi, hello. Thank you for joining me on this lovely Wednesday. I'm just gonna hop right in. The case we have today is cops discover a babysitter being eaten alive in a backyard. That sounds gruesome. Let's see what's going on, shall we?
They're like falling at him. I don't know what to do.
Watch that dog here. 3 of them. Back up, back up!
A sergeant is caught in a terrifying encounter as 3 dogs stand between first responders and the victim of their brutal attack. In the chaotic aftermath, the question becomes who the victim is and whether help came too late.
They were guarding her. Oh my God, dude.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. After 4 p.m. on November 21st, 2025, dispatchers in Tyler, Texas receive a panicked call to 911.
I showed up at my boyfriend's house to take the dogs out in the backyard, and I keep hearing the neighbor's dogs just screaming at the fence because our fence is kind of messed up. But now I'm looking through the hole, and they're literally, I think they're mauling at them. I think that's the neighbor. He's on the floor, and he's not talking back. I don't know if it's a girl or a guy, but my neighbor's a guy, so I'm guessing it's him, but they're like mauling at him. I don't know what to do. I'm a nurse, ma'am. But I'm too scared to go over there. Oh my God. The hair is short. I'm guessing it's a man, but honestly, it looks like they have leggings on. I don't know. It's something a woman.
Do you still hear the dogs?
They're like, I don't know, like whining sometimes, and then it gets silent, and then they're whining again.
All right. Well, do you hear your neighbor at all? Are they saying anything?
No, I mean, I yell on them, but oh my God, I'm praying. I don't know. I hope that what I saw wasn't what I saw. Maybe it's just a big old toy, a big human-sized toy. I don't know.
All right. Well, the deputies and ambulance should be headed there shortly.
Oh, it's like when like hikers and joggers find a body and they're like, I just kept hoping it was just a mannequin. It's never a mannequin. It is never a mannequin. People don't get rid of mannequins. They're fucking expensive, okay?
Okay, just call back on 911 if anything changes.
Okay, do you know how long?
I don't have an ETA. They weren't that far, so they're getting there as quickly as they can.
Okay.
A sergeant with the Smith County Sheriff's Office arrives just behind the local fire department, and together they rush toward the sounds of barking coming from the backyard.
I think he's dead, man. He's right here. Watch that. Watch that dog here. 3 of them. Hey, shoot him.
But with the victim sprawled out beneath the dogs, firing his weapon is too much of a risk.
Yeah.
Instead, the sergeant runs to a gate on the other side of the house and radios for backup.
22, what's your location?
I know that they're hesitant to do this because the animals are not only living but also somebody's property, okay? But a person is in danger, you need to go ahead and shoot. If you can get a clear shot, just do it. Okay? PETA be damned. There's a person that they're eating actively. Even if you are able to get them rounded up safely, the issue is, one, whoever that is, their family is going to sue. And 2, those animals will have to be put down anyway because they have now eaten human flesh. They're not usually in the tendency of letting them live after that. I'm just saying.
$22, where you at?
Be there in about 2 minutes.
Knowing the victim may not have 2 minutes, he quickly decides to go in alone.
County, you copy S9 traffic?
10-4.
Just do it.
They left fire. Now I've got the gate open on the other side, but the dogs are mauling the body. Hey, where are they at? Where are your people?
They're on the fence.
Oh, still the fence?
Yeah.
Back up, back up!
The dog charges the sergeant and he opens fire, striking him multiple times. When it fails to stop him, he fires once more, and the dog collapses against the pavement. The sergeant keeps his gun aimed at a second dog, who sniffs his fallen companion.
You need another unit?
Dude, they were all eating on him.
I know, but if we can get to them,
We've got to get EMS care.
okay, get them there. That's 9 shots fired in the area of me. Hey, I've got an open door back here. They're good to pull him, yes. Back up! Don't do it!
Are they both in there? Are both the dogs in there?
I can't find the door.
Did they rip the door off?
You close the door so we can see.
I'm working on it. Door's closed, yeah.
With one dog dead and the other 2 secured inside the house, backup finally arrives and joins the fire department as they work to pull the victim through to the other side of the broken fence.
I don't know why my first thought was that the dogs had ripped the door off the hinges. They seem a little feral, okay? But like exterior doors are usually thicker than like inside door. I know that. I don't know why my first thought was like, there's no door, they ripped it off. Also, I don't know why they're taking him over the broken fence when on the other side there's like a double thing. They could have just backed right into it. I don't know.
Don't pull the fence down. Don't pull it.
Okay.
There's still dogs.
Okay.
Still
Caught in the board right here. There's nail caught and catching her clothes. Here, come on, I got it, yeah. Oh, nail. All right.
You got it.
Dog secured, dog secured.
We're out.
We're good.
The victim, who appears to be a young woman, shows no sign of consciousness. Her body is severely mauled, with deep, gaping wounds on her arms and legs. While paramedics get to work, the deputy joins the sergeant in the backyard.
So that door was open. There's 2 other dogs inside. That one came after me when I opened the gate. The other one came running up to him, but took off inside. Okay. I do not know if there was anybody else in the house. I have no idea.
Given the 911 caller assumed the victim was the male owner of the dogs, the sergeant quickly locates her with an urgent question.
Hey, does he live alone?
I don't know these cars. I see a gray car, a silver car show up, and it's a guy and a wife and like a kid.
Okay.
That's all I've ever seen.
Okay. Does he live alone?
The guy here
Yes.
is the one that had all the dogs.
Him.
But that was a lady that lived there with a baby, and they got to fight over the dog before. Is it about a dog?
Yeah.
I know it is. I know.
It's about 3 dogs.
I know.
3 pit bulls.
This one owned the dog, and their main dog.
Well, I'm very aware. They were mean dogs.
I heard them fighting about.
They weren't fighting. They were attacking
No,
somebody.
about a month ago.
Okay.
And the woman and the man having a confrontation.
Who owns the dogs over here?
Some lady has a baby that lives over.
Where's
I don't
she
know
at?
if they're home.
Do you know what she
I
drives?
don't know anybody.
Do you know what she drives? The cars you've seen?
No.
Man.
It's scary. Are they? Did it? The baby did it.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
They did.
Fearing they may have just trapped the 2 remaining dogs inside with a helpless baby, the sergeant and deputy arm themselves with rifles and return to the house.
All right. Well, let's go find the baby. Locked.
That door's
Good? Yep. We're going to clear the house. There's a lady and a baby who's supposed to live here. Dog.
Unexpectedly, a voice calls out over the home security system.
Hey, we're the owners.
Okay.
We're out of the state right now.
Who's supposed to be taking care of your dogs?
Our babysitter.
Who's your babysitter?
Her name is Madison.
Okay, where's the baby?
She's with us. She is just taking care of our dogs while we were out of state.
Okay, so there's nobody here.
There's no one here at the moment now.
The sergeant instructs the couple to call the sheriff's office in the hopes they can confirm the victim's identity. In the meantime, he heads back to the neighbor's house to ease her concerns.
They're out of town. So them and the baby, everybody's out of town.
Oh, thank God. Thank Jesus. Good.
But the person they hired to come take care of their dogs got mauled.
Oh, that's
And we
awful.
were not able to get to her before.
I understand, honey. It's hard. But see, I knew them dogs had been fighting.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But it wasn't a little bitty dog.
No, they were, none of them are little bitty. There's one less of them now because it charged after me.
They had to. Well, honey, I don't blame you.
Meanwhile, the other deputy speaks with the 911 caller, who grapples with the emotional aftershock.
I couldn't tell what I could see. I was just freaking out.
Yeah. No, that's understandable.
And I was like, I hope I'm wrong, but I still called either way. But
No, you did good. You did the right thing.
I couldn't keep looking if it was.
Yeah.
And I'm a nurse, so I feel bad because I could have, I don't know, maybe I could have done something, but I was too scared to call.
Calling us was the only thing that you could have done. Otherwise, that would have been bad for you. So.
Right, that's why I was scared. I was like, I can't go there.
Yeah, so, calling us was the right thing.
Across the street, the sergeant learns more about the dog's history.
But I've heard dog fighting before. This ain't the first
And
time.
it's between this house and this house. And I wonder if they weren't going at each other. Do you happen to know what kind of dogs they have? Because all these are like...
There's just so much information happening all at once. Oh my gosh. This is wild. This is the wildest thing I think I've ever seen. Holy shit. I can't imagine being out of town and asking somebody to come take care of my dogs, knowing that they have this kind of temperament, but I don't know if these are their dogs or if they have different dogs and their dogs have run away because of these aggressive dogs. I just don't know what's going on.
Pit bulls.
Oh, it's there, pit bulls?
Mm-hmm.
I knew I saw a pit bull out of the driveway one day.
Well,
then it's them. I'm so sorry, baby.
It happens.
Yeah.
The dog's owners, Wilbert and Addison, finally reach a deputy by phone, and the heartbreaking truth of the girl's identity is fully revealed.
Okay, where are you located at right now, sir?
We're currently in Oklahoma. We're on our way back, though.
Okay. Who is supposed to be here to care for the animals?
Her name is Madison Hole. She's just supposed to go over there every couple hours and just check on them, but we haven't been able to get in contact with her yet.
Madison Hole, she's supposed to take care of the dogs? Okay. About how old is she?
She's 23.
23?
Yeah, she went to college there, and she's going to college to be a teacher, so I'm not sure which college she goes to. Yeah, the dogs broke out probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I texted her, and we haven't received a response, but I think she's in class.
The couple would later explain they met the college student, 23-year-old Madison Riley Hall, after posting an ad for a babysitter on Facebook. Madison had been babysitting their 3 children, all under the age of 5 years old, for the last 2 months, and they recently asked her to look after their 3 dogs while they were out of town. What the deputy doesn't reveal is that their description of Madison matches the victim, who is lying on the ground after a brutal attack carried out by the family's own beloved pets.
She alive? They're trying right now. They got the machine pressing her, doing the compressions, and they're going to hit her with a couple epis.
We haven't really evaluated her back. I mean, like right before y'all got here, we just got her drug out. She was face down.
Dog guarding her, man. Say what?
They were guarding her.
Oh my God, dude. You think she had been back there for a while or something? Or?
Please, for the love of God, if you are going out of town and you have large animals, put them in a kennel, okay? People that are trained to handle animals, take them to a kennel. They'll be fed and around people who handle animals all the time. The woman babysitting your kids and giving them fucking Cheerios with no milk should not be the person taking care of your large, angry pit bulls.
that old because she was still not. She wasn't cold and she was still able to maneuver. You know.
Oh, okay.
And everything. That's why we're working her. But they all three had her right here. And just.
Oh man.
Pit bulls. 3
Despite their best efforts, there's nothing the paramedics can do, as Madison's injuries are far too severe. She's...
Fuck, man. How awful would you feel? How awful would you feel that you sent her over there? I'm so sorry. Please take your animals to reputable people. Do not leave them at your house like this. Do not have your babysitter checking on them either. Maybe a pet sitter, maybe somebody who handles pets at the very least, but not your babysitter that you found on Facebook that was studying to be a teacher.
Pronounced deceased on the scene, and the sergeant calls in to his superiors with an update.
Well, there is one less alive dog, and also, unfortunately, one less alive dog sitter. I don't know. I'm not willing to sit in the house and talk over a ring cam over some dogs that just ate somebody. So, pretty sure I broke my foot though. It's like was running and hit a hole.
Wilbert and Addison later told investigators their 3 dogs, named Bodie, Lola, and Afghani, were not known to be aggressive, though Lola could be, quote, territorial. Addison shared that Madison would often watch the dogs and children at the same time, and on several occasions they would come home to find one or more of the dogs cuddling with Madison on the couch.
Now, it looked like, I'll be real, it looks like a man because the body's just still torn up.
This one here probably would call for bleed out.
Yeah, for more on. Rape them for more. Yeah.
Investigators later visited Madison's mother in person, giving her the most devastating news a parent could receive. Her mother showed them a video Madison sent several days earlier, in which she spoke about the size of the dogs, noting one of them weighed more than 100 pounds. In the video, Madison described the dog as, quote, defiant.
So I don't know why they did what they did.
I bet they did it over food, and she tried to break up the fight. Got it.
Well, they saw you put the one down, and they were like, oh, I don't want to. Oh, boy.
That woman said that she had heard them fighting. So they have been in the backyard fighting already with each other over food, over a resource, over something. And she got in the middle of it. Point blank fucking period. And she was near that broken part of the fence. I'm feeling like probably because she was trying to get over it. I don't know if it was broken before. She was just trying to get out of there, out of the way. Who knows? And they got her. How fucking terrifying is that? And if you're on social media, you probably see videos that people post of their dogs who were not like this one day and then become aggressive all of a sudden out of nowhere. It happens. And at that point, when an animal becomes aggressive, especially with people who've raised them, the only answer you have is to put them down. I know that there's like a condition that they have where like they stay in this state and the only option is to put them down. So who knows? Oh my God. This is just so sad. Crazy. This is not the first time I have reacted to a dog mauling case though. The other one was also with pit bulls, and it was a young woman visiting her family. It's on this channel, so if you want to go watch it. The cop was walking around and like stepping on like pieces of her, which was really disturbing.
Yeah, because the real big one backed off. That when we went inside. The mean looking one.
According to police records, the last message Madison sent was to her boyfriend at 12:16 p.m., letting him know she was on her way to check on the dogs. The couple reviewed their home security cameras, noting that at 1:13 p.m., one of the dogs can be seen inside the home with blood on his side. Addison assumed that 2 of the dogs had gotten into a fight, but the truth was far more devastating.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the home cameras did not record anything that could clarify what happened. but given the timeline, investigators assume the attack began roughly 3 hours before the 911 call.
3 hours? You're telling me that little girl laid back there for 3 hours while they ate on her? Oh my God. And why the fuck? You have indoor cameras but not outdoor cameras? Why? Especially if you have animals, wouldn't you want to be able to watch them in the backyard? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I have cameras, okay? I have cameras. I can see what's going on everywhere. I don't live in a great area, all right? So I have cameras. And let me just tell you, the first thing I got was outdoor cameras. Then we worried about the inside. You need to worry about the outside first. This is just crazy.
Yeah, when I talked to the neighbor girl that actually called 911, she never heard like her calling for help or anything like that. She just heard the dogs back there
Fighting over each other. Or fighting each other over her, yeah.
Is maybe she was attacked and she was laying there, and every time she tried to get up, they would probably guard her. They would, so she just stayed there laying there slowly.
According to police records, the sergeant received treatment at the hospital for a minor injury to his foot. As for the remaining dogs, they were later seized and euthanized.
Good. Which is, like I said, because they had eaten human flesh, they were not going to let them live. Him not shooting them was not anything. It wasn't a mercy, nothing. Because they were going to be seized and put down either way. But I don't have a lot of words for this. This is just very disturbing and sad and tragic all the way down.
Following a joint review by a Smith County Sheriff's Office investigator and the Assistant District Attorney, authorities determined that the dog's owners had not violated any criminal statutes because they did not act with criminal negligence. The case was closed. Madison's mom created a GoFundMe to cover burial expenses, raising over $19,000. In the fundraiser, she shared that Madison was 6 months away from earning her bachelor's degree in early childhood education from the University of Tyler, adding that her daughter, quote, loved life with her whole heart and moved through the world with a free spirit that lifted those around her.
And this is how she went out. Trying to be kind, to help these people out, to take care of their animals when originally she was just going to take care of their dogs. And what did it get her? Fucking eaten. Jesus. If there's one takeaway we can get from all of this tragedy, this horrible, horrible tragedy, it's that it's that your dogs need to be taken to reputable places, that you do not leave them at your home. You need to take them to a place that can handle them and take care of them if you have to be away. With trained professionals, not a 20-year-old who is just trying to pay her way. That was so devastating. Well, that is all I have for today. Friday's video will be a lot longer. I'm just going to go ahead and warn you. So just keep that in mind when you're going to watch it. It will be a lot longer. I try to make the Friday ones a little longer and more interesting than the others throughout the week. Just so you can go into your weekend with something crazy on your mind. But yeah, I didn't upload at all last week. I just didn't have it in me, but I'm back and I am ready to get these filmed and get these put out there. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you Friday. Bye.